We're good now.
Alright.
Quality intro.
XXX. 4.
I assure you this won't last very long. This slowdown.
Oh no, it'll go away as soon as we start playing. Go to 0.
Okay.
Sure, you're choosing 0.
I'm not used to it.
Alright.
You have to just start the game.
I'm Joe.
I'm Matt,
We're playing Mega Man X4.
obviously.
Some
In
people
case you haven't noticed.
Some people can't read, Matt. You gotta explain it. This amazing story. I love it. 0 is having bad dreams of a man with bad hair.
You see,
I like how he has an egg-shaped head.
he does have an egg-shaped head, but you see, you gotta understand that Dr. Wily is still pissed off. He will never forgive Dr. Wily, or Dr. Light. I'm sorry.
And he's got really strong lights behind him.
He does. You see, it's all Dr. Light's fault. If he never fucked up the guidance system.
The guidance
this
system,
would've
the
never
most
happened.
crucial program
This-
that is related to 0 and everything. Oh god. Robots have blood, just in
They
case
do
you're
now in
wondering.
this game. This was hardcore back in 1990.
Yeah, seriously, I was just about to say, when I was 10, I was like, Jesus.
Zero's giant fucking hands, I just noticed that.
You can
And he's
just,
running in place now.
yeah,
Oh, there we go.
into the distance. Oh, jeez. Sky Lagoon's under attack. Was Sky Lagoon an actual just entire city?
The game never really tells you this. I think it just assumes you. I guess it is. When you look at the background.
Yeah.
I never really thought about it, but
Whoever thought that would be a very good idea? Just have an
I'm
entire
off to
city
a
floating
great
in the
start
air.
by getting hit.
They never thought that like it could possibly ever crash. They're just like.
And
"Oh, man."
apparently the entire city is like supported by like one small support beam.
Yeah, that one Maverick can just kind of take out in like a minute.
So
And these
apparently there
doors.
is a Capcom headquarters in this building as well. So by destroying the Sky Lagoon, they have also halted development of this game,
Yes. And
which is a horrible
all
shame.
games afterwards.
Which may have been for the better at this point, seeing how
Yes.
Capcom is.
No real. I mean, that is to say that no X games following this were
Now, see,
ever
they-
really up to this quality of game.
Now, see, here's Magma DeGrood clearly destroying the support beam to the city. And he goes,
Which is just a giant
well, you're in the 14th
space
unit.
shuttle with tubes.
This doesn't look good, Zero. I don't know. DeGrood, what are you doing here? I don't know.
There's explosions all over the place.
I'm just trying to fix it. I've got to do something. I got to go.
Sorry. You're on your own. Damn!
Hardcore language for hardcore players such as myself. There's no time. Well, there's nothing I can do.
Didn't even attempt. He just kind of was like, yeah, this is what I'm programmed to do.
And there we go. It's just rubble now.
Just like that. In the
Yeah.
time it took Zero to teleport down to the surface, whole city has crashed.
They have. And apparently Zero is the only survivor, I would imagine.
Well, yeah, naturally.
Apparently he's the only one that can teleport
Well,
away.
aside from these bots that dig into the sides of walls, he is really the only survivor. Some precious metal and
and bees.
spike bees. I mean, I understood they can. Some bugs can withstand nuclear attacks, but I mean,
The bees of bees.
bees are especially resilient to Sky Cities
Well,
falling.
especially with robot bees.
Yes, especially.
You know, who thought it was a good idea to make robot bees anyway? I mean, are these bees Reploids or are they just regular robots?
I mean, they're bees gone bad. Man. They're bee bots gone bad. They used to have a
They're
purpose
Maverick bees.
for producing robo honey. A very very popular good.
So there's Iris.
Yeah.
Iris, what are you
She's
doing
all
here?
kinds of messed up.
What
for
is
some
she
reason.
doing here anyway?
I don't know. Can she
Did she-
teleport?
I guess not. She looks kind of fucked up.
I wonder, like, who has the ability to teleport, because that kind of would save a whole bunch of lives. But no, she...
So, apparently, I guess she was in the Sky Lagoon
Yeah.
when it fell down.
Assumedly, she
And
was. She definitely wasn't below it.
And Zero clearly asks, "What are you doing here?" And she never answers that question.
So we'll never find
So
out.
quality plot development already.
I know. Adds a lot of intrigue.
Now, just this amazing dragon boss fight.
And he's still there. I mean, he survived because he could fly, but
Maybe.
you know, he still needs to destroy what's already been destroyed.
That's quality gameplay when I got hit like 3 times.
Yeah. Slow explosions.
We'll figure this Fraps thing out eventually. I swear to
Eventually.
God. And now here's the Colonel. Make some good fried chicken.
Yeah.
no, see, buddy. What the fuck happening? Colonel, what are you doing here?
Colonel, what are you doing here?
It's like, I've come to save my sister. I was like, like never mind the city that just kind of fell down.
So, he was elsewhere.
I got a question.
Could have just opened up like a teleportation line for her.
Now here's the one thing about this fucking game. He asked, "Did your unit attack this place?" Could have just said no. Instead, he just goes, "What are you talking about?" He's like, "Well, he does say Repliforce came for help.
Yes.
And weren't involved in the attack. Okay. And then they suspect and then disarm and come with me. Blah blah blah. And then this is the whole thing that starts it, is that like they can't drop their weapons. Like,
Yeah, it
I don't know what
escalates.
this, I don't know
It
what's-
escalates the tension between the Repliforce and the humans and the rest of people.
I
I
don't
don't even
know-
know what they're really doing in the first place.
I don't know what Repliforce even does. I mean, I know what they are. They're like some kind of army for Reploids to make them feel special.
Yeah, well, they're basically demanding like some sort of Reploid rights, but also they're a military force.
Apparently,
We could watch this next cutscene if we really
we
wanted
could,
to.
but
The mustachioed general
Mustachio General, yes,
who has a giant fucking seat in space.
it does for a gigantic fucking Reploid.
Mhm.
Or whatever he is. His name is General.
General.
He may or may not be the general.
I mean, if you're built like that, and you have the hat assembled on top of you that looks like a general's hat, then you are the general.
So you guess he's built with that hat too.
Yeah.
Okay, so they want their own nation.
And we're gonna make that utopia by destroying fucking everything.
Now, the one thing I don't understand about, well, I guess we'll figure that out later, but
Hopefully.
there's one like major flaw in this this otherwise perfect story that I guess we'll get to when we get to the stage selection. Oh, and of course,
Uh-huh.
the Grim Reaper Sigma.
hmm
Watching the spherical TV.
All is going according to plan. I really have to wonder what Sigma's motives are here. He's just trying to like get back at X and Zero for killing him. But
I think what he was trying to do is actually a meta plot. He was trying to destroy Capcom because apparently they were located in the Sky Lagoon.
well, now that the Sky Lagoon is destroyed, then mission accomplished.
Oh, the game still goes on. Then now he has to find out who's actually
The
developing
drama
this game.
continues here. Wait, now they're talking about a coup.
Yaku.
Against,
Yes.
against who?
I don't know.
That implies that there is another leader.
All right. Scott, he must go. So we don't need to do this.
No. Basically, these Mavericks are doing stuff.
They're doing, but the
And
thing
they find
that
it
doesn't make
questionable.
okay, this is what doesn't make sense. They already know that Magma Dragoon is a traitor, so judging by the fact that he was there at the Sky Lagoon when it was destroyed, they could obviously like add up the fact that he was the one that destroyed the city.
Well,
so why are they
they-
fighting Repliforce when they could just fight Magma Dragoon? And I think the only other Maverick is Cyber Peacock, which never made sense to me. But still,
They justify
oh,
why all of these
what's
robot
his
masters
face?
are Mavericks, though. Like they kind of turn Maverick like right when you find them.
but they're not. Like
not now. I mean, like Dragoon was.
no,
Like,
Dragoon is, but
they found that out after he destroyed it, though.
Okay,
Or
it's supposed to
Sky
be
Lagoon.
good.
Yeah, we'll do Whip Spider first.
But you know those little. I guess we'll get to that when we get to the game. But as far as the game is concerned, well, the plot and or the characters are Magma Dragoon. Like they know that Magma Dragoon destroyed the Sky Lagoon.
Yeah.
Wait, is it,
by throwing a wrench at that giant
whatever
thing.
it was. So they know Repliforce had nothing to do with it, and yet, despite the fact that Repliforce is occupying these cities, that's somehow a threat to them.
Well, alright, let me try. I haven't played Zero in a while, but... God, I love playing Zero, though.
Yeah.
Like, it's hard for me to even play as X anymore in this game, just because I just enjoy Zero. I know you're not, like, as into the Mega Man Zero games as I am, but...
That's true. I've never actually beaten one.
I don't think there's anything in here.
No,
Nope.
Dr. Light is not there to say hello.
Well, for those who do not know, this is where you get the leg armor for Mega Man.
Which X game is it where Dr. Light actually talks to Zero? Like, he has, like, just like a
That's
conversation
Mega Man,
with him.
that's X5. If you play Grizzly Bear's stage, or Grizzly Law, whatever.
Crescent.
Croissant. Grizzly.
Oh, Croissant Bear. Or, is it
Croissant Bear.
Right, no, it's not that. It's Bear Claw.
Oh, God.
Let's just name him that.
Bear Claw.
I don't know what the fuck his name is anymore.
I'm pretty sure Croissant Grizzly is his
it's
Japanese name. Grizzly Slash is his name.
Oh,
but
Grizzly Slash is the
they have
name.
dumb names in X5, and from what I've heard, I mean, like, the woman who actually was responsible for putting all the Guns N' Roses references in there.
Yeah, had no idea about
No idea that... It was just also a coincidence that she made musical references in a game that was full of them already.
Like Axl Rose Red, I think that's his name. Oh, wait, no,
Axl
Spike,
Red.
It's Spike. Oh, I'm mixing up Spike Rose Red with
Spike,
Axl.
yeah, that's...
But his stage has, like, those Guns N' Roses in the background.
Yeah.
And Neon Tiger in X3 is literally My Michelle.
Yeah. Which is pretty cool. I do like that.
Yeah.
Little nod.
But anyway, that's got nothing to do with X4. I don't even know. Oh, that's right. We were talking about fucking Dr. Light.
Yeah. Well, anyway, he's in Grizzly Slash's stage near the end. And,
that's right. I just remember he has, like, a conversation with him. Just like,
how's it going, Zero?
Despite the fact that I always imagined that, you know, he was just a hologram.
It's never really clear what he is, because he's like, sometimes he's just like, Mega Man, thanks, you know, you found my capsule that I recorded like 12 million of, and, you know, I had this knowledge to pass on to you. But then he's like, just kind of chilling up there, like, as if he's like conscious and everything. He's like, oh, hey, Zero. I know what's going on. Tell Alia, like, all this stuff.
And then at the end of X5, doesn't, like, Dr. Light come out of his little hologram chamber thing and, like, save X? It, like, heals him or something.
Yeah, it's not, like, totally shown, but
I don't know.
You can tell it's Dr. Light.
It's been a long time since I've beaten X5.
Again, but X5 is it's full of, like, so many plot holes.
Well, it's full of a lot of things other than plot holes that would make it not playable.
Anyway. Yeah, like how Sigma is, like, talking about his partner.
Oh, that's right. Where we, like, I remember, like, way back when we always thought it was Dr. Wily, but...
That makes no sense.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't make sense regardless of whoever you want to link it to.
I mean, it would have been interesting if it did, like, if they did follow through with, like, some sort of plot in X6. You know,
whatever.
Say, like, one of their allies, like,
yeah,
whatever. I forget their names. God, Douglas and Alia.
Oh, from
Cygnus.
X6.
Yeah.
I remember when I first got X6, I had no idea who Cygnus was, and I thought he was supposed to be like
Sigma in disguise. Well, yeah. I mean, all right. Wait, I should probably listen to this important.
No, but it's like it's like this. Like, this is it. Like, they're not Mavericks at this point. He specifically like still has like
oh god, this
like
lag.
sentient thought that. Why the fuck is it lagging?
I don't know.
There we go. Oh, now it's fine.
Well, except for me getting hit with the web.
Yeah. But yeah, it's like they still kill each other despite the fact that Repliforce is not.
They're not proven as evil yet.
They're not proven as evil. They're not really
doing
anything.
They're not doing a lot to improve their public image right now.
They're not, but it's.
I think what it is, it's just kind of like, you know, they want to be taken seriously. They want their own, like, utopia, whatever. So they're like fighting for it. They're pretty much starting an independent, a revolution, I meant to say. So it's just.
They are,
they're just
but
kind
it's
of
like,
bad
the
at
thing
it.
that just pisses me off about this plot is the fact that the whole thing is kicked off by the Sky Lagoon being destroyed, and the fact that, you know...
Well, I think that was just their attack, but it was kind of, like, provoked by Sigma.
I don't think they... But I'm pretty sure, like, at Magma Dragoon's stage, he specifically says, like, it was him, like, alone. Well, not alone, but he worked with Sigma because he was a Maverick at that point.
Not over yet.
Yeah. But I'm pretty sure the only actual Mavericks in this game are him, Split
Shit.
Mushroom, and Cyber Peacock, I think is it. Oh, that was close.
Yep, there we go. Like I said, getting back to the swing of things, but
Yep.
we're good.
Yeah, and then there is a giant laser in the middle of the jungle. It's not,
While we were there,
very
stop it.
inconspicuous.
He doesn't even stop it though. He just tells.
He's just gonna tell we gotta kind
Yeah,
of
there's no web spider here.
assuming that Web Spider was the only one that knew how to use the thing.
Raging key. Yeah, that.
You got the Raging Key. Raging Key.
Oh. Okay. Here you go.